Hello and welcome. This is your dad here. I am doing a special how to play EU4 video for England, patch 1.35, the domination patch. And my buddy Josh asked me to put this together, and I thought, well, sure. So we're going to pick England. Why? Because if you're a beginner at this game, while they tell you the Ottomans are the easiest, and they are the easiest, there's a lot of mechanics now. Same thing with Portugal and Castile. All the big nations have mechanics now. But England is by far, in my opinion, the easiest one to defend. You know, we will defend our island, whatever the cost may be. So you could go from little old England here to where I was at the end of the first hour before I didn't check my levels. And yes, that's a PU Ireland under me, and that's a Scotland. So I've subjugated the British Isles in 6 years. And in about the first 50 years or so, you can get to something really cool, which is something like, once it loads, you'll see, something like this, where you've got colonies in Egypt and in the Mediterranean, and all this New World clay right here, and the Caribbean, and Africa. And this is just the first 50 years, and we're just having fun. This is kind of like Bob Ross, The Joy of Map Painting, because we're just having a good time. We're not stressing over stuff, you know. So that's the goal here, is I'm going to show you how to play England. Now, my assumption is that you know how to play the game basically. So I'm not going to tell you, click here, click there. Okay. I've got 4,000 hours in this game. I can't even remember how to teach you that. So instead, what I'm going to do is just show you what I do and see if it helps. Maybe I'll give Dad advice or something. I don't know. If anything, this is me spending time with you, and, that's important. All right, so the first thing... See, I was already going to start doing stuff, and I keep forgetting I have to start over. That's funny. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to turn my music down just a little bit more, because I'm scared to death now that... Oh, that's off. Yeah, I can be there. I want to make sure people can hear me. All right, so England has a couple of things here in its advantage. It has the island, it has the navy. Once you secure the island, you can colonize, and everyone will leave you alone, basically. You can't lose the game as far as losing your capital. There are achievements. I play an Iron Man to keep from cheating, but you can do whatever makes you feel comfortable. So first things first, we are going to, here at the top, we're going to take care of the red thing first. Let's look at some rivals. Denmark, the Ottomans hate me right away. Well, that's all right. So we'll go Denmark, and we'll go the Ottomans. We're not going to go Scotland, and I learned this in the hour recording before. When you subjugate them, they get an extra plus 25 meanness towards you, dislike, because they were a rival. So we're not going to do that. We will go ahead and put France on the list. And the thing I will tell you is that we are going to lose the Maine to France. We're going to surrender. Why? Because we're going to pick up some fancy new allies. See that guy? See that guy? See that guy? They all want to be our friends. And even though these two are rivals with each other, they might get married. So we're going to ally them. And we're going to royal marry Austria. And then we're going to wait. Oh, look, marry... Yeah, of course it's a Habsburg, right? Yeah, okay, see this here? Oh no, when the king dies, there could be a succession war. Except that there won't be, because we're going to be at war. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to move our troops over to Ireland, because that's our first stop. We are going to build an army. We're going to hire the Free Company and the Pale, because one of the missions requires us to have close to 100% or 80% force limit. When you do that, you get a claim on the whole region, and you can take out Scotland. Next, Parliament. We're going to start the debate. We are going to take the +1 stability, because we're going to lose a stability when we give up the Maine. And that's okay. It really is. There. All right, so we got that going for us. We need to assign some seats to Parliament. I like to assign them to centers of trade, because I'm old and I forget where things are. And then I go, oh, I need a Parliament seat, center of trade. Don't know if that's historically accurate, but that's what I'm doing. So there we go. Okay. Parliament's out of the way. All that's out of the way. These guys are moving here with the help of this fleet here. These guys here are going to protect trade around Lubeck, but go home at war so they don't get sniped. And we'll assign an admiral. And I think that's pretty much... Oh, gotta have some advisors, because Henry the Sixth Lancaster is terrible. Focus on military power, because we're going to be sieging all kinds of... we're going to be naval bombarding all kinds of forts. Okay, crownlands. See this? You want a whole bunch of this. You don't want the estates to have a lot, but you want them to have a bunch of privileges. But you want them to be loyal, because if they're disloyal and they have a bunch of privileges, your country just goes to pot. And you have to complete missions they want for the... you have to complete agendas they want so that you complete the missions later. First thing we're going to do is see some Crownland, because we're about to sell a whole bunch. First, you want the +1 mana privileges. Why? They pay for themselves. By the mid-game, you will not even need all the mana privileges they're giving you. So let's find... I must have skipped over... There it is, military power. And with the burghers, you want that. Okay. Next, with the clergy. I like... Now, if you take clerical advisors, the advisors are cheaper, but it's going to cost you more to stab up, and in the early game, that can be rough. Oversight from the clergy's fine. Now notice here, you want their loyalty to be at 50. See, it's at 46. So give them something else here. Let's see, what else could we give the clergy? Religious diplomats. Now, it doesn't affect the equilibrium, but it does give you Diplo Rep. Diplo Rep is important. Let's see. Ooh, there. Well, that doesn't also give you equilibrium, but it is important because of reform progress growth. Okay, then let's find something that's good. Monopoly on wine. I'd get mercantilism and 42 ducats of income. That's pretty good. Now, as we start taking... No. Let's go church sanctuaries, because I don't know if we're going to build any buildings, but it gets their equilibrium up above 50. Nobility, same way. We want the nobles to... Now, this is interesting. Increased levies. Now, that's actually really good, because we need the manpower. And let's go right of council. 56, okay. Burghers are easy. That's where you just do patronage of the arts. And you do indebted to the burghers, because you're going to need the money. Free enterprise. And, okay. So, they're in place. Let's see what they want to do. Here we go. Clergy wants stability. Nope. Manpower. Nope. Base production. That's the one. Now, it does end up using admin power, but not the same rate that stability does. So, that's everything there. We've hired our army. Let's get ourselves an advisor or two. Take the Diplo Rep guy and the Unrest guy. Okay. That's it. Now we're going to kick this game off, and on the 12th of December, we start declaring war. We are going to delete the forts, because we can't pay for the maintenance, and we don't want to pay for the maintenance on them. Alright, let's see. Can we get in a... There's our alliance there. Raise an army. Done. Alright. So on the 12th of December, we're going to declare war. Just seeing if I could get any more... There's our royal marriage with Portugal. Yeah. So wait till the 12th here. And just see what happens. Okay, so we've got this disaster coming. Oh, royal marriages. Okay. So if you accept the royal marriage from them, when their ruler dies, you have to renew it. If you royal marry them, when your ruler dies, they have to, they see you. And the reason we're taking the alliance between Portugal, Castile, Aragon, and Austria is because when we lose to France here in a minute, which, by the way, in life, sometimes you got to lose in order to win. When we lose that land to France, by the time we finish mopping up here, we're going to be able to come back in with all 4 of these countries and just stomp France. It's going to be great. Oh, so this disaster, we've got to get the country back on its heels here. We've just got a little bit of time before the country goes south. So we've got to hurry. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our, and now if you look here, we own all this. We start picking our battles. Generally, see, France is guaranteed by, or France guarantees Scotland. So what you do is you declare war on a country that is allied to Scotland. You get Scotland to cancel their alignment to France, then you go in and stomp them. In this case, it hasn't happened yet, but none of these guys have allied anybody yet because I don't have any claims on them. There, got the claims. So every single month, we are going to be declaring war. We're going to make our king a ruler because we want him to die while we're at war so we don't get a PU. And we're going to start here with Leinster. Here we go. Take Leinster. And we're also going to go neighboring countries. And we're going to take the... There. And we'll go from there. Okay, stack wipe. Ship comes out to sea. Oh, I guess we have to go out here. For some reason, it didn't separate my guys. So now I have to wait for him to get over here. Okay. All right, so first war is in the books. Actually, let's go now. I'm trying to get Ulster to ally Scotland, but I don't know if they will. All right, let's... What about Tyrone? Okay, so Munster here has the level 3 fort. Munster is a giant pain in the ankle. In order to get to Munster, we got to get through all these other chuckleheads. Ormond is allied to Sligo. Alright, we're just going to declare on Ulster. And we're going to co-belligerate Clanarcade. What we're going to do... like that. We're going to leave a unit here. Take this unit here. Yeah, that's who we're at war with, but we can't get to them. And I don't think these guys are going to let me... Yeah, see, they're not going to give me military access. And I actually don't want military access. What we're going to do... Yeah. So, we'll declare on Tyrone here. In just a moment. February 15th, it says. Alright, next war. And you might think to yourself, boy, that's a lot of wars in the early game. Well, see, once you annex all of Ireland, they can't form a coalition against you. So, can't form a coalition if you don't exist. Okay, they're not going to let me through. So, these guys are going to be next month. Actually, no, Sligo will be next month, which is allied to Ormond, which is just fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one trooper, send him here. You'll see why. All right. Oh, I can declare already? And we'll take these guys. Oh, crud. There we go. We don't want to get stack and wipened. Leave a stack of these guys and run here. And see, every time we stack wipe them, see if we hold a troop on their country, then they can't reinforce. So that's why we're doing it this way. All right. Let's see. All right, I need to get into Limerick here, and they're allied with... Yep, that'll work. And then these guys go here. Now, take a trooper here, leave a trooper there. Look at that, we got 3 more places left. And next month we're going to declare on Cork. And Offaly's right there. So we just got to wait. All right. These guys are going to go here. Take this stack of dew. Send them there. Send that stack of dew there. And of course, the Navy's invincible. You don't even have to really worry about the English Navy. They're crazy strong, yo. All right. And what we're going to do here, for expediency's sake, is this. We're going to take a trooper here, take this guy's here, because all we really have left is little old Ticonderoga there, whatever their name is. But I'll show you what we're going to do here. We're going to stop off there at the Midlands. The mercenary fort's going to go to the fort that's going to take forever and a day to siege down. These guys, we're going to take the rest of this group up here. And now... And that's it. And then and now we just sit and wait. Wait for the peace deals. As we start nailing down forts. Oh, that's right. That one level 3 fort needs more people. That's right. So there we go. And now we just kind of sit and wait. You'll notice we're about a half an hour in. I don't know what to do about this situation with Scotland because, and of course the surrender of Maine hasn't happened yet either. My last game it happened like right away, so it'll be interesting to. I spoke too soon. We're gonna have to do it. Gives us a truce because this right now is suicide because it's a defensive war for them. So you can have it. It's all right. We'll be back with the mission here. We're going to take the mission. The continent is no longer our interest. It actually is our interest, but not in the same way. We're just going to do it a different way. A British way, if you will. And we just kind of wait. Turn up the speed a little bit. So I guess while I'm waiting, I can give you guys like dad advice. Listen, if you didn't like your dad and you thought your dad was terrible, just remember, you don't have to be your dad. You can be different. I'm not a great history expert per se, but I do know that in the days of old, you know, when you had kings and queens and all that over here in England, the royals would sometimes decide to not be like their parents. Queen Elizabeth was called like good queen, a good queen, because she's like, I will be good. You know, if your childhood was terrible, you don't have to relive that. You don't have to visit that upon your kids. You can be different. How do I know? I had a terrible childhood, and I chose to be different. Are my kids better? Maybe. I think so. I hope so, anyway. Oh, before I forget, power projection here. See that? That you get from having rivals. If you get up above 50, you get like extra bonuses, which is really nice and something I really want to have. But first, we got to get these forts all sieged down here. And we just got to kind of wait it out. Notice we're improving relations over here. I don't think they would... Yeah, I don't think they would ally us. And we really don't want them to. I mean, we could claim their throne and all that, but we've got a subjugation CB. The other thing we can do is if we declare the subjugation CB war, you get the point. I mean, we could peace out France. But none of my... Now, if I declare on France, you know, they're going to help. My other allies will help me. So we'll just see. Okay, we got one here. All right, here we go. We start closing up the gap. Okay. Mercenaries. Let's take you here. And take you guys there. And take you guys there. And actually, what's really fun... Yeah, we're 45%. Oof. All right. Let's see. Make sure you separate piece these guys out. You can get a little bit of extra gold that way, which I like to do. All kinds of extra gold. Gold is good in this early game, let me tell you. All right. All right, let's get these guys over here so we can order a barrage. Pew. There we go. Really? Comet sighted. That's new. I don't think I've ever seen that. I've never scrolled down. That's it. I'm dead. That could be a new event. Man. Comet sighted. Jeez. Well, it's a good thing I wasn't going to core this land up anyway. Oh, so yeah, in this patch, if you don't core the land up, you can release Ireland as a PU. And in the early game, it's a lot easier to manage them. I mean, yeah, if you're a pro or something, you could do it the other way, and that's fine. But I'm not a pro, so I don't do it that way. All right, we got Leinster in the order there, we'll say. All right, let's finish the naval battle. All right, Leinster. All right, let's take you guys and go to Ulster. And we'll... There we go. All right, Ulster. And I know it seems like we're spending a lot of military points, and we are, but it's going to be worth it. Because this is just a nightmare, Ireland. And that's okay. I mean, not in real life. I mean, I'm like Irish, so like in real life, you know, they're cool people. But for gaming purposes, and FYI disclaimer, if I offend anybody, it's not my intention. Dads sometimes offend by not meaning to. Some of it's because in our times there were different things that were offensive. So, you know, try to bear with us if you can. So, let's see. Oh, okay. So I can't actually peace out until that's taken out. All right. Just waiting on everything here. Making good time. We're about 25 or so minutes in. We've almost got the disaster. Now, I really like to have an heir. It would be convenient if I could get an heir, but I just don't see myself getting one before the disaster, which is fine. I'll walk you through it. If I don't do it in this session, I'll do it in the next session. It's really not that bad. I mean, it can be. All right, let's see here. Ulster, sue for peace. Ulster will not peace out. Oh, they're getting ready to do that. Okay. How about these guys? They'll sue for peace. And get a little bit of chunk change. All right, let's take you guys and go here. No, we'll go here. All right, capture some more ships, which is good. We'll go over here. Maybe. Oh, I'm already there. There we go. All right. We'll solve it ourselves. Actually, I'm not doing that bad on Crown Lands, am I? Oh, right. Well, 6% is not bad. All right, let's sue for peace. They still won't. Okay. Well, they can wait. That's fine. It's just a waiting game. But see, as long as I have a true... Oh, wait. What? How did that happen? How did I get a truce with Awfully here? That doesn't make any sense at all. I don't want a truce break. I just... What? Hold up here. Alright, if you're back, I'll F forward because for some reason I was at peace with these guys. And I'm not... Oh, I know what I did. I peaced out with Desmond. Okay, so I peaced out with them and not them. So now I know what I did wrong. So, all right. All right. Royal marriage offer from Aragon. Whew. Yeah, I'll F forward there. And sometimes you do when you're like, what did I do wrong? Because when you're playing a game quickly, sometimes you make mistakes. All right, let's take these guys here. Naval barrage. Oh, yes, Desmond, you want peace, but I need this fortress to fall. Because I'm not going to make that mistake again. I mean, I might make that mistake again, but hopefully not on camera make that mistake again. There we go. Now. Okay, so you actually need to click on... See, if I had just made peace with old Ulster here, Clan Arcade would have gotten away. So you got to be careful. So in this case, let's go to Offaly, Midlands. Check. Alright. Alright, let's see. Let's start shoring up our defenses here. Only Desmond. Like that. Let's see, Ulster and Clan Arcade, which is... Which one's Clan Arcade? Let me screw them up. All right. So now it's a waiting game, and we're going to end the video here once we secure Ireland, before I decide what to do next. I think that's going to be the prudent course of action. Yes, calls for war, see, and that makes your war exhaustion go up. So that's not a good thing either. So we'll just wait on the... All right. Clicking on the individual country to make peace. Much smarter. All right. And let's select Henry VIII, send him there. Send you chuckleheads there. All right. Actually, we're going to have him siege here because... Ah, here it is. The War of the Roses. I knew it was coming. All right, so 251, a 131. Boy, those are both terrible. That's 5 stats. Well, I mean, Philip is better. Ugh. Fine. Okay. So, yes. So now everybody wants to marry us. Stability shot. The country's in shambles. You got this guy here. But let's go here and go to Defensive Edict. And we'll just do Defensive Edicts all around until we get the country straightened out. There. Now we got to do the whole marriage thing again. Yep, and just start running around here, roll marriage and everyone. Hey, alright, we got us a nice little queen. There we go. And Austria's next. Need a new guy. It's a shame, I like that. I better take some inflation reduction. We're going to need it here. Alright. There. Okay. Now, we can focus on... Wait, how many people are here? Yeah, 762. Denmark? Oh. Ugh. Denmark. Thanks, Denmark. And there's really not a whole lot I can do yet about it, but we're gonna fix it. Don't worry. It's one of the reasons why we didn't have any forts on the mainland, because then they're even harder to take back. Actually, I wonder, they would do a royal marriage, wouldn't they? I wonder if they'll do access. There. That'll get the troops home. Yes, I'm aware we have too many. All right. There we go. That's done. You guys go there. You guys go there. All right. Well, we have a successor at least. No idea if, oh, Burgundy. See, Burgundy sent guys on the mainland. That's a cheap shot, Burgundy. I'll tell you. But it's not the end of the world. All right, let's see here. Ormond is 1. All right. Go to Ormond. There we go. We are... I know it looks bad, but it's not terrible. It really isn't. We'll solve it ourselves. No problems with Crownlands. All right. Finishing up our little war here. Hey, we got some support. Hooray. Ugh. France. You guys. All right. It does look a little bit dire, doesn't it? But you know, sometimes in life things look dire, but it's not as bad as you think it is. Like, for example, this. Alright, Ticonderoga, or whatever they're called. Done. Alright. Let's see. There's not really anywhere I can send them yet, so why don't I just start taking land back? Let's take, yeah. Oh yeah, Burgundy. Knock yourself out. Maybe kill a few armies for me. And boost the stability, reduce the war exhaustion. And I hate spending the points, but what are you going to do? There we go. Okay, we've got Limerick. So let's see. Kildare. No, Kildare's not ready yet. These guys can go over here. Yeah, we'll take the support. Almost sorted out the Irish continent. Almost there. We've almost got enough troops to take out the rebels. We're going to take out the ones in the fort first, though. Oh, it's getting there. All right. Okay. 13, let's see. Oh, do I really want to give this guy? No, I don't want to give him command. Alright, we'll go down here. Almost got... I thought this was going to be a shorter recording, but that's alright. May as well show you how to do it. Okay. So when it comes to the fort thing, see at -7? Once it hits 0, then I start worrying. And it probably will hit 0 like any second. But see these guys here? Look where they're going. Lincolnshire. They're coming up to me. So I don't even have to worry. They're going to come up to me in a second. I can actually ambush them if I wait at Lincolnshire. Which is somewhere over in here somewhere. I just saw it a minute ago. That's Lancashire, so. Okay. Oh, they're right there. I wonder if they'll fight. I don't think they fight each other, though. They might. That'd be interesting. Oh, no. Extend the loans. Kildare's under our belt. very much. With that. Okay, see that next, see that 7%? Now we start panicking. Alright. They could win the siege at 7%, but it would be my luck that they would. I would like to think they wouldn't. But... Alright, let's go with... Like, see, I'm starting to get a coalition, but guess what? Gone. Can't form a coalition if you're not there. Alright. Okay. And hey, the Renaissance. So now we can do the development mission, which is what they wanted for the estates wanted. So we've got Ireland under our grip. We are at peace. We can conquer Ireland. Look at that. Get some admin power, which we desperately need for stability. And you might say, but what about the land? Watch this. This is great. Crown of Ireland Act. Here's why we're doing this, because they're going to help us fight these rebels. Start a debate. Crown of Ireland. Admin support. Yep. Sure. Yep. And I don't want to give up crown lands. I'll give the nobility. Okay, so if we put them under direct rule, we get some pretty cool bonuses. But here, this is what's cool. Or is it this one? Yeah, it's this one here. They get a diplomatic relations slot, which actually doesn't take up a slot. So when we vassalize Scotland and then we take the these strong duchies, we'll actually pick up 2 free slots. So that's what we're going to do. Just like that. Ireland has pledged our allegiance. We can designate Calais as a staple port because of all this cool stuff. Get a whole bunch of mercantilism. So that's nice. And now we're going to take out these chuckleheads here. Let me just do that. And Mr. Talbot, you guys go and see it's defensive. And we're gonna actually sally the troops here, or sortie the troops here in just a second. So watch. Now. There. And we're going to cancel our military access for now. And like that, we got them straightened out. Gonna go here. Consolidate the troops. Yes, I'm aware that we're out of manpower, but it's not going to be the end of the world. There we go. Same thing, rinse and repeat. Send them there. And again, I know it looks bad. But this is easy peasy stuff. These guys we're going to send here. I know, we get some... So, once we destroy all the rebels, and we take back all the land, okay, then the event's over. So, like that. And take out this last pretender. And then siege down that land. We're going to pardon some people. Get some sailors. Alright. So now... Alright. These guys are going to go here. These guys. Send them there. And here in about a month, we're going to have this wrapped up. And that'll be it, actually, for our episode today. I don't know if you actually learned anything or not, but... that was the intention. We'll end this event and then we'll figure out what to do next for our next video. So, thanks for listening and stopping by. Hanging out with me for a little bit. So, bam. You can go there. And there. We'll finish up the... we'll take a little... And we're almost there. Ugh. We don't want to... we do not need any more regiments. So, sorry, Papal State. Please don't excommunicate me. I might start my own church. All right. Assuming we didn't get a bad event. See, France is busy in Provence. And that should be it. Order's been restored. 50 prestige. And now, War of the Roses is over. We get another stability. Some aggressive expansion stuff. All right, so that's going to be good. And we're going to save that actually for next time. And so here's the thing to decide. Right now, Scotland is allied with France and Burgundy. Okay. Burgundy. See, there's going to be the Burgundian inheritance here in a minute. France is also at war with them. So I'm really thinking, if I just sit and wait, I shouldn't have to deal with any of them. And when I declare on France, I'm going to bring in all the big guns. Check it out. Austria won't. They don't owe me 10 favors. Why don't you owe me 10 favors? Oh, they almost do. So next time, we'll secure the rest of the mainland. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.